Ready?
Yeah.
All right, man. We CouchPotatoGM.com. That's us. That's the brand. We're doing a 32 video team series. State of the franchise, past, present, and future. We're in the North right now, NFC, and we're talking about the Green Bay Packers, Cheeseheads.
Cheeseheads, Wisconsin out there.
You know, they started out with a bang. Won the first 2 Super Bowls. Had Vince Lombardi and Bart Starr, Jim Taylor. You know, we're gonna run it this way. We're gonna keep running it this way. You know how it goes. And and throughout the history, then they had the Holmgren era, the Holmgren and Brett Favre era. Favre, won a Super Bowl.
Won, lost one.
You know, and now we're into the Mike McCarthy, Aaron Rodgers era. So throughout their history, they've always had that head coach and quarterback combination, and that's been their success. So what we thinking about right now, man?
Thinking about, well, first of all, this is an organization that the boys develop talent. You're not gonna man, we got $50 million to spend in free agency. We finna dive it. No, they can have $100 million. The Packers don't spend money, and if they do, it's very strategically, like a Peppers.
And they spend on their own players.
And their own players, they retain their own players and their talent, and they know when to let guys go. Greg Jennings of the world, the Brett Favres of the world, Jermichael Finley's of the world. It's a very smart run organization. It's probably the number one organization in terms of developing talent. There's probably about 5 handful, and this is probably the top of the food chain. Moving in the present now.
In the present, man. But you talk about that. It's a run organization. They're publicly owned team. They have no ownership. Do we think that's a benefit to have no owner?
I mean, it's working for them. It's worked for them. I mean, look at that history.
I think it's difficult to put a blanket statement on that it's better for it. You have to think about Green Bay. Green Bay is not big, man. It's that team. It's football. You know what I mean? That's the focus. There's, the corporate sponsorships and whatever the case may be. Obviously, there's some of that, but there's this decade-long waiting list for seats. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about there. That's what it's about there. So I think because it's so integral to the community. You know what I mean? That's part of their success, not necessarily just because they're publicly owned.
Gotcha.
If they was in New York or something like that, it'd probably be ugly. But
yeah.
But now we're in the present with Aaron Rodgers, and let me say this: if Jordy Nelson get hurt again, the boys gonna be struggling again. They got to get that O-line right. I know Aaron Rodgers is that guy. He's that dude. For some of y'all, he's the number 1 fantasy quarterback.
For you, he is.
You gotta protect your beast. You gotta protect him, and he can't be running for his life every play. I mean, it looks nice every so often, but when he's taking them hits and force him to speed up throws, and it just don't look good. And part of that, they were exposed. Last year.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, when you said the offensive line, that's been one of the biggest problems they've had over the last 5 years. Protecting Aaron Rodgers. Last year with Jordy Nelson going down, their receivers couldn't separate. So Aaron Rodgers, he just didn't have the right timing with his guys. And defensively, I think an issue that they've had is I think Clay Matthews need to get back outside. He's been really, because they couldn't stop the run. A couple seasons ago, insert Clay Matthews there in the middle really helped their run defense, but now it's hurting their pass rushing. Yeah. So I think they need to solidify that middle linebacker and move Clay Matthews back on the outside.
And also, they had a big problem. Big. He was big. He got big.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger, big. Eddie Lacy. From all accounts, he's posting pictures. Big sexy. Guy who went to P90X. He's slimmed down a lot. He's not doing the midnight ride to Taco Bell or whatever the hell it was he was doing. If Eddie Lacy's who they drafted him to be, they should be okay in terms of the run game, and getting Jordy Nelson back and putting Randall Cobb back where he needs to be. They probably need to find a third receiver.
Well, they got a plethora of guys, man.
Somebody got to step up.
Yeah,
exactly.
Janice, Montgomery.
and then who was the tight end they signed?
Jared Cook.
Jared Cook. Not sure if he's going to play, first couple of games, but he should help too. Will they overtake the Vikings? I don't know. That remains to be seen. If they can protect Aaron Rodgers and rush the passer, they damn sure have a shot. But that remains to be seen at the moment. In the future, what's the future for the Packers, man?
Hey, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep retaining your talent, coaching them up like they've been doing an excellent job with, and
stick to the plan.
Keep Aaron Rodgers upright. Yeah. I think you'll be just fine. You'll be fine for the better part of the next decade. Yeah. If you manage to protect your quarterback. Too often, he's forced to make plays outside of the typical scheme of the play because he has to extend, buy time for his receivers to separate and escape the rush. That has to come to an end.
It's been all on him, the last couple of years. Eddie Lacy, man, let's get it, man. You need to help your quarterback out, man. Get a good running game. When the Packers was winning Super Bowls, they had a good running game, with James Starks, and they played opportunistic defense. So they need to get back to that formula because Aaron Rodgers is one of the best. It's arguable, him or Brady, the best quarterbacks in the league, man. Yeah, wrap it up, man. CouchPotatoGM.com. You can find us on YouTube. Subscribe,
Facebook,
comment,
Twitter.
We everywhere, man.